Tesla has just released its fourth quarter and its full year production report, and the numbers are, well, insane. But I want to make a little point here. I did predict pretty much these numbers back in May. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the Electric Viking. Fantastic to have you here on the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to everyone else. Hope you had an amazing 2021. 2022, it's going to be even better. There's no question 2022 is going to be the best year ever, especially when it comes to electric cars, batteries, and Tesla production numbers. Now, while 2021 was, honestly, it was amazing by Wall Street estimates, but by mine, it's about what I expected. So yes, I'm happy that Tesla has delivered their fourth quarter numbers, which were well above Wall Street's estimates with about 308,000 deliveries, which is fantastic. But like I said before, back in, it was either, I think it was the start of May when I made a video when this channel was completely unknown, talking about Tesla's likely deliveries this year, and I estimated that Tesla would hit 950,000. Now Tesla ended up hitting 930,422. So I guess I was wrong by about 19,600 vehicles. But I think it was a pretty good estimate. So in that sense, thank you Tesla for actually coming close to matching my estimate. It always feels good to be approximately right. So Tesla actually delivered 936,172 vehicles this year and produced 930,422. So depending on which one number you want to go by, the 936,172 handovers sounds better to me, so we'll go with that one. 936,000 deliveries for the year. Nearly 1 million. But more important than that is the fact that Tesla delivered 308,600 vehicles over the last 3 months of the year of 2022. In the fourth quarter of 2022, 308,600. So if Tesla matched those numbers for all 4 quarters next year, then they would deliver 1,234,400 vehicles next year. But we all know that is not going to happen, is it? That's ridiculous, because Tesla has 2 enormous gigafactories about to start mass producing vehicles in 2022. And that is going to completely change all these numbers. They're going to be totally different based on that. So in a second, I'll give you my prediction for 2022, and you can hold me to it at the end of next year. Now, of those 308,600 vehicles that Tesla delivered to customers in the fourth quarter of 2021, 13,100 of those were Model S and Model X, and 292,731 were Model 3 and Model Y. Now, these numbers easily beat estimates from analysts, so-called experts. FactSet consensus pointed to Tesla delivering 267,000 vehicles in the fourth quarter and 897,000 for the full year of 2021. Now, obviously, Tesla had an amazing 2021, and that was in spite of other issues that plague manufacturers like Toyota, General Motors, Honda, Nissan, Ford, Volkswagen, and pretty much every legacy automaker, such as their excuse of chip manufacturing or chip shortages or whatever you want to call it. For some reason, it didn't seem to affect Tesla very much. I've made a few videos on that, why, but I think one of the reasons is the fact that clearly Tesla is making, well, 95% of their cars on one platform alone. And that is what I keep banging on about this year, right? Well, not this year, because this year's just started, but in 2021. One very important fact here. Companies like General Motors say they're going to have 50 different models of EVs, and Volkswagen says 70, and right? But when it comes down to it, simplifying your model lineup is extremely important to be able to handle challenges. And 2021 has absolutely proved that in the case of Tesla. Now, this coming year will be much, much better for Tesla because Gigafactory Texas and Gigafactory Berlin will both be producing vehicles much more efficiently, in my view, than Shanghai and Fremont Why? All the new manufacturing equipment, gigacastings, and Tesla's previous experience in China and the United States will lead them to be able to create production lines that are much more efficient, effective, and produce higher quality vehicles than the previous factories that they've made. Now, another thing worth considering is that Tesla hasn't built many Model S and Model X this year because they were basically changing the vehicle in some very fundamental ways. I believe they'll deliver a lot more of those vehicles in 2022. But in 2021, of the vehicles that Tesla delivered, 24,964 were Model S and Model X, and 911,208 were Model Y and Model 3. So with the significant beat on deliveries in Q4, that means that Tesla finished the year with 30,000 more deliveries than most estimates. Now, I think Tesla will likely end 2022 with a run rate of around 2.2 million electric vehicles. That doesn't mean they'll deliver 2.2 million. That means their run rate, their ability to produce cars in a month, averaged out over the course of a year, will be around 2.2 million by the end of 2022. But what about 2030? Well, 2030, I actually made my predictions in a video where I talked about what will happen in 2030. And that video has been viewed, I think now quite a few, maybe 60, 70, 80,000 times. I'll put a link in the description below to that video and you can check that out for my predictions for Tesla in 2030. Now, how are Tesla going to do that run rate of 2.2 million by the end of 2022? Well, I think Tesla are going to add capacity of 250,000 to 300 vehicles to Shanghai and Fremont in 2022. In addition to that, I think by the end of 2022, Tesla will have capacity to annually build around about 400 to 500,000 vehicles at Texas and 400 to 500,000 vehicles in Germany. In addition to that, I believe Tesla will build a factory next year in China, which will build the Tesla Model 2 and the Model A. Same car, really. I'll put a link in the description below to the video I made about that vehicle and about my predictions about where Tesla's next Gigafactory will be. Now, this is an amazing achievement, realistically, given component shortages, the COVID situation last year. And I've just got to say, congratulations to the Tesla team. Well done on a fantastic 2021. And I'm excited to see what you all do in 2022. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye-bye.